It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Thursday. It is warm already in the Ozarks this morning. We are waking up with temperatures in the 70s as of 5 a.m., and it's going to get a whole lot hotter. 95 degrees for the forecasted high temperature for Springfield today. It is going to come along with a heat index value well into the triple digits. It's going to be hot and sticky this afternoon, and we'll be able to tap into some of that energy later this afternoon and tonight when some strong thunderstorms look likely to develop in scattered nature across the Ozarks. So very active once again today. We've had rain chances every single day so far this week, and today is no exception. Today, in fact, may bring that threat of severe weather by the time we get to late in the day. Hot and humid, though, early. That's going to be the big headline for you. We'll see numbers really getting toasty even as early as midday. So if you're up, you have some time this morning, get out, take your morning walk the dog early this morning. Temperatures are in the 70s and we have dry skies for most across the Ozarks. The surface map today, it looks a little bit complicated. A cold front is on the way, and out ahead of it, that's where we're going to see this potential for severe weather for a pretty widespread area. The entire state of Missouri, as well as most of Illinois, are going to see this severe risk today. And it comes with a flash flooding threat for portions of central Illinois and into Indiana as well. Of course, we had the flash flooding threat around the last couple of days for isolated places across the Ozarks. There will be that isolated risk with some of the storms that develop this afternoon as well. I expect that we're dry through the midday hours, and it's not until late in the day that we really start to see the storms on the radar blossom. Now, they're not a slam dunk guarantee for everybody. I don't think it's going to be this huge swath of rain and storms, but isolated storms will develop, and those that get going will have the potential to carry some large hail and some damaging wind with the risks as they develop across the Ozarks this afternoon and evening. So big heads up, anybody that's got an outdoor practice or something this evening, there could be some storms developing on the radar. I think we will see these very isolated in nature, so it's possible you get missed by some of the severe weather. We hope that that's going to be the case. But I do think we'll have at least a handful of severe storms on the radar later this afternoon and evening. So big heads up for you there. If you have anything you have to do outside, get out early because the heat will be oppressive by midday. And then we're talking storm chances later this evening. By the weekend, temperatures still look warm and summer-like with highs near 90 degrees, but we will see the cooler weather develop. I have highs falling back to about 90 by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we will see some drier weather lead us into the weekend. As we look around the country, there's a lot happening. Tropical storm Ernesto currently impacting Puerto Rico and the United States Virgin Islands. Dangerous heat developing across the south. We've had a taste of that here in the Ozarks yesterday and now this afternoon too. And then, of course, severe weather. The severe storms that we're talking about and expecting here later today are impacting many places across the Midwest, and there's some flash flooding to go along with it. So very active, not just for us, but for most of the Ozarks. As we look at the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day, the question that I left you with yesterday, art history. What was the most expensive painting ever sold? And the options are A, the Mona Lisa, B, the Scream, C, Salvator Mundi, or D, the Card Players. Well, I don't know how you beat the card players, but you do if you are C. That is the correct answer. Congrats to all of you that guessed C. Salvator Mundi is the answer. An oil painting on a walnut panel attributed to Leonardo da Vinci himself. It sold, forget this, $450.3 million at Christie's in New York City. That happened in November 2017, making it the most expensive artwork ever sold at auction. Pretty amazing. The painting, it depicts Jesus Christ as the savior of the world, and it is believed to have been completed somewhere around 1500. 450.3 million smackaroos for that painting. Congrats if C was your guess. Here's your next chance to win $20 to Scooter's Coffee. What is widely believed to be the strongest muscle in the human body? Here are your options. Do you think it is A, the gluteus maximus, B, the quadriceps, C, the masseter, or D, the tongue? You can submit your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. And all correct guesses are entered to win a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee every single day here at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Scooters, and to Rescue Towing. And thank you for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather this morning. Find a way to beat the heat this afternoon, and then make sure you have a way to receive watches and warnings later today. Severe storms in the Ozarks, large hail, damaging winds will be the threat. You don't want to get caught outdoors in some of this. I'll be back to chat with you early tomorrow morning.